Okay.
It's 6 o'clock, June 15, 2026, for our regular board meeting.
Join us in our pledges. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag.
I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the many blessings you give our school, our community. Please watch over our kids, our teachers, our staff, as they rest during the summer. And please let us reflect back to you in your teaching as we make our decisions now. In Jesus' name, amen.
We have a couple of visitors here tonight. Nice to see you.
This was speaking?
No, he's working on his citizenship in the community merit badge, so he has to come to a city council meeting or a board meeting and pick a topic and write a paper on what they talked about and what resolved.
So really glad to have you, Randy. If you have any questions afterwards, you can look us up, okay? All right. We do need to have a motion. Our secretary, Iris Hammondtree, is not here tonight.
You need a motion and say the presiding officer, okay, I don't need to read that through.
Yeah, just as motion.
It said,
to
so
secretary.
we have a motion to appoint a secretary pro temp.
Motion to appoint a secretary pro temp.
A second.
And who, we need to name that person.
Jeff Mason.
All right.
It been both moved.
All of those in favor?
All those in favor? Motion carried.
Great. Now we get on with the agenda.
I assume you wanted it.
I can't write. You'll get time, especially when we go to closed meeting.
Okay, we have our reports for this evening. Do you have anything on that?
Y'all got the bills and payroll and the investment report, so if you have any questions. No, I'm not in the report. No, there's only reports, no reports.
No,
Okay.
we should be, yeah.
Okay. So we'll go to the same again.
Okay.
Okay. We need a motion to recommend approval of minutes for May 18th, 2026 regular school board meeting. Approval of bills, payroll, and investment report.
I'll second.
It been both moved and second that we approve the minutes for May 18th, the regular school board meeting. Approve the bills, payroll, and the investment report. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried.
Okay. Discussion and action agenda.
Discuss and proper approval of the 2026-27 implicated courses for high school and junior high general employability skills, kinesiology 1, kinesiology 2, video game programming, and student and industrial connection.
Are there any questions about any of those courses? We did this last year as well. These are some of our CTE career tech ed courses that we generate to get our kids exposure to certain things. But these are the innovative courses, which are have to be approved by the board to be able to be taught. They are state courses, they're state coded, but they still are innovative. They don't fall under a complete pathway.
Is it in the industrial connection? Is that the one they teach in junior high? Is that the one that start?
General employability skills is the one that eighth graders take. So that's kind of an introduction to all of the skills needed. Kinesiology will be in the health science field of study, kinesiology 1 and 2. Video game programming goes along with our esports team. This is a class a lot of those students would take. And then the student to industry connection provides students with the opportunity to develop professional relationships with experienced individuals within the student's chosen program of study. It's not a work program, but it is somewhere along the lines of an internship where students have a couple of class periods where they can go out and work in the community, build connections on jobs, and they can still receive credit that's how those line up.
What of those classes are new?
Let's see, kinesiology 1 and kinesiology 2, we're rebranding those. We had called them health science and medical terminology before. So we're kind of transitioning those over to a more specific program of study. And the video game programming, a lot of the students took a similar course, but that are in that area, but we're renaming that course this year. Next year, it'll get a new name, so they're getting exposure to some different courses along the way. And then the student to industry connection is one that we've done in the past as well. That's just kind of placing them in jobs in their field of study, in their program.
How's that went so far? I'm sorry. No, about that.
How's it gone? It goes well. Some students will have a job or get something lined up, and then they'll transition to something else. And we kind of have to do some tracking and following up on that. Typically, it works well. If the student's not staying with that, then the principal and CT director will pull it back, and we'll put them back in more traditional classes if it's not working out that way. It just takes some. If we follow up on them, it goes well. But it relies on our bosses and our employers out there to communicate with us too. We get a lot of culinary arts, and they go work at McDonald's, and they can leave, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, go start their shift, because it follows in their program of study. And so we just have to track them and make sure they're still doing that. You get 3 months into the school year, 6 months into the school year, are they still on that track? But it's going well. It gives them an opportunity.
Yep. I'll make a motion to approve the 2026-2027 innovative courses.
I'll second.
It's been both moved and seconded that we will approve the 2026-2027 innovative courses. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Discuss and possible approve of Education Department General Administration Regulation for program procedures manuals as reviewed.
Y'all read all of that, right?
Yeah, that
All those pages that I sent, yeah.
I skimmed.
Yeah. So nothing's changing this year. There was an option to change the amount that we capitalize expenditures from 5,000 to 10,000, but our auditor does not recommend that because it changes our net position. And he wants us to keep our net position where it is. So we didn't change anything.
Motion to approve the education Department of General Administrative Regulations and Freedom Grant Procedures Manual as reviewed.
we both moved and seconded that we will approve the EDRA. All in favor? Motion carried. Discuss the possible approval of the resolution governmental lease purchase agreement with Huntington National Bank for the new stadium scoreboard.
So y'all already approved that we were gonna go with Daktronics, but now they've set up a lease for us, which is how we get to pay it over the next 5 years, and so now we have to approve the lease with Huntington so that we can go ahead and start the process.
Where we at on? I know we went out and got sponsorship to do this. Is that sponsorship over 5 years or just for the first year? Or how is that?
So we have 5 at $10,000 a year for 5 years. Right now,
That is secure.
that is secure.
That was the only question that I had about that. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, 5 anchor sponsors, we're shooting for 4.
The shooting was 4, and then what, was it 4 or 6,000 sponsors?
Right.
We do still have some of those on the table, the $6,000 sponsorships that we're still, Coach Mott has done a great job going out pursuing those, securing those and getting them lined up. We're still looking for those 6,000 sponsors. If we can find them, we'll take them. The more that they can kick in, the better that helps us.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution, governmental lease and purchase agreement with Huntington National Bank for the new stadium school.
I'll second.
It's been both moved and seconded to approve the lease purchase agreement with Huntington National Bank for the new stadium scoreboard. All approved. Motion carried. Discuss and possible approval of salary schedule for 2026 and 27.
So the salary schedules are not changing, that's why they're attached and they say this current year. And for for our people that aren't on the salary scales, like our administrators and our top-down teachers, the average raise that they're getting is a little bit less than 2%.
This is the economy, I think it's across the board. Every company's doing that. If they're in.
Make a motion to approve the salary schedules for 2026, 2027.
I'll second that.
It been both moved and seconded that we approve the salary schedule for 2026 and 27. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Discussing possible approval of the 2006 Caterpillar bus repair from Rush Truck Center.
So,
Yeah.
so I was just gonna say, if y'all looked at it, it's 18,000. We don't have to get 3 bids because it's a Region 7 vendor that we're using, and it's under $100,000. So we just have to get board approval for the $18,000 repair.
No, they're bad white.
Is, yeah. So,
That's Tyler, it's just Tyler.
Is- so is this a bus that we haven't been using that we're gonna resurrect, or it's one that we've been using?
I think this
I
one's
think
been
we've
off the
been-
route.
mhm.
We use it, but it's been off the route for a little while for repairs, and they're trying to get it up to speed, put it back on the route.
So we need it for a route, is kind of where we're.
We're gonna need it for route and for trips, because once fall hits and we're headed Friday night football with 7 buses, that's when it really gets tight.
How one's yours? I just $20,000 on a 20-year-old bus.
Yeah.
How much was
It's
it?
kind of,
A new
I-
bus is
a new-
over 100.
The new ones are 120 to 130,000.
120, 130, but still a 20-year-old bus.
I know we're not required to get 3 bids,
Mhm.
but I would feel better if we got another bid just to compare it.
Oh, okay, so I'll tell you why he didn't, because I asked him to get 3. And so that means we physically have to tow the bus to each place and then pay for them to do an inspection. So it's gonna cost us more
Yeah.
to go get more bids.
Did they tow it to Rush, or did Rush come look at it?
Rush came and looked at it.
I'm pretty sure like International and all those places, they have, field service. Is that what you
He
said?
called International and they said we would have to take it there.
Really?
And then they would charge us whatever it is, the diagnostic fee, to look at it.
The fire?
We called 3, Fowler and,
Holt.
I don't have my list.
Right, Holt.
Holt still has a truck center?
Yeah. Preferred Tyler.
What is it called?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
we didn't
on the
try
way
that.
to Tyler on the right 31.
Yep.
That's not.
They'll definitely come out.
They're not a
work on
Region
our
7
stuff.
vendor, so we didn't call them.
Yeah.
We called the 3 Region 7
Yeah.
vendors.
For the bench of the week, so, yeah. Drill down to 30. Pretty good. Yeah, I use them for US generators. I've used them, especially when I was in the mine.
We got somebody like that. So it is.
How long would it take to, like, if we have to have this August, second week of August, like, is this something that we can try to get more bids to come back? Or is this something that has to be done, like, right now, or?
Follow up with Mr. Mansinger and see what they're telling them on timeline, but, we're midway through June, we've got the July 4th holiday, where I don't know what kind of work, I don't know if mechanics work all the way through there or not, but.
Probably you're kind of strapped for another meeting to approve it.
July 20th is our next board meeting, so we're putting it off till then. I wouldn't think we'd have it ready for first day of school if we approved it in July. But we might be available and ready for trips in late August. That may be, it may end up being a trip bus or a bus that goes on the route in late August when we start taking those trips.
No, it's kind of one of the deals where, you know, it's, even a fine job, it's not one of our service trucks. It makes us money. Okay? It was hard to kind of sit on it and wait till the last minute to do it when we need it. I get that side of it. I honestly, I don't know another avenue, especially being if we're trying to reset vendor.
Right. I will also say just a normal bus repair is 8 to 9,000. Like that's probably the cheapest we've ever spent on a bus repair.
Man, my truck's worth a lot more than a bus, and not that much.
Yeah.
I got trucks that fire constantly, like 6,000 to 7,000. It's not having a hard time. It seems.
So is this bus far away from having to be refurbished? Like where they send it down to the prison or whatever? And,
So those have to be in working condition to be refurbished, and this one would not be.
so you'd have to spend 20,000 to
And
turn
then
around
send
and
it,
spend?
yes,
70,000 or 100,000,
Yes.
whatever it is to be refurbished.
yeah.
Yeah, the seat belts and all that coming up.
Just general plans.
The parents is part of it too. General parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do everything, but it's
Yeah.
gotta be in working condition.
It's got to be in working condition before they get it.
Thing is, I know this could be cheaper, but I also know it could be more at the end of the deal.
Yeah, it says that you got choices, 3 different channels.
2 others.
Yeah,
I've already
two
got
of them,
one.
sorry. Yeah, that's right. I like to rely on the subject matter expert. That's what they're saying they need. This thing,
It's just a lot of money for it.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to pinpoint on what the problem with the bus is here. There's
Well,
like so much
AC
stuff.
is AC,
Yeah.
it's 10,000 labor. I mean, is what it is. It's
drive shaft,
5,000 parts, 10,000 labor.
oil leak, ABS light. I mean, 20-year-old vehicle. Fuel oil, air.
One gauge is $1,600.
Yeah.
Yeah, this answers something. Not pulling it out, but just.
Yeah,
stopping the leak. This is just getting this thing DOT certified.
Yeah, this,
Is a problem here.
20 hours, 20 hours on.
That's just the AC system.
yeah.
That doesn't sound right at
This is a, well, ABS light, I mean, they've got. Where'd it go? Cage is not working great.
all. But I guarantee you they've got a book.
That book,
Hours out.
that right there will tell you how many hours, I think.
Yeah.
You could do that. You know.
4.5 hours of labor on an ABS brake light,
You might be. I don't know.
but
Go back to that. And do the year model again.
Yeah, let's see if it's up here. Right there's a building there. They have killed the mining industry, man.
Here, I have a printout of it. Matt,
Oh, man.
look at a little gutter maybe on the computer
I
screen.
was curious.
So they got 20 hours of express check or whatever that
I think that's the oil change. Or is that the front housing?
is. Labor is the highest cost. Crap.
Yeah, it's always double farm, which is right there after this, unless it says cat on it.
Yeah, this is triple then.
No, I'm not lying, man, that is honest truth, man. We sell bolts, just really the same bolt you go fast on by for like $10, you know, big bolt. If it's got cat on it, that bolt's $100. It's crazy. The rest of them. Evaporator assembly, I'll be honest with you, it was like overshot cover.
All right?
Yeah.
With the exception of some of the small part change jumps.
Right. At least I can see
I just
that.
wanna keep looking at it.
6 to 8 hours with the evaporators in there.
Change the evaporators in minutes a day.
Yeah.
I mean, we can table it and do that. I mean, it's the best you can do on it. We'll get some more information, have somebody look over it. I got two friends I sent it to, like, hey, this just seemed right on ours. So, we'll do that.
You get a motion for that?
That's our
Motion to table that.
Motion to table the 2006 Cavalier school bus repair till next week.
I'll second.
Then both moved and seconded, we would table the repairs for the 2006 Caterpillar. All in favor? Yes, motion carried. Discuss and possible approve to set a budget workshop at 5:00 p.m. on August the 31st, 2026. Call the 2026-27 public budget hearing at 5:30 p.m. on August 31st. And change the record board meeting from 6 p.m. off of the 17th, 26 to 6 o'clock p.m. off the 13th, 26 to approve the 2026 budget, approve the 2026-27 tax rate, and amend the 2025-26 budget.
I have a question, was that was open for the budget workshop, right? Over
The budget workshop is open to the public.
Somebody told me last year it was not open.
It was open.
It was open
Yeah.
at 5 and then 5:30 we had.
Yeah,
I think that was
Just
kind
double
of-
check it.
yeah. And I had, there were several questions last year from the public.
The minutes are always posted.
I know they are. That's why I'm understanding.
You were told it, huh?
I had somebody jump in my button, I told them they were wrong, but I would double check.
It's always open.
Y'all good with doing that same night?
Yeah.
Pushing it back. Good.
I make a motion to approve 5F.
I will second that. All right, we're gonna need to
It
read
been
that whole
both
thing.
both moved and seconded that we would approve 5F. I'm gonna do second. Now we're going to the closing session.
Oh, we got both. Yeah.
Oh, all in favor?
Yeah, all in favor?
Motion carried.
Time. What time is it?
It is 6:24.
Normally.
It's 6:24, we're going into closed session. Or executive session. It is 7:06 at June 15th, and we're back in regular session.
We will turn it over to our little new secretary over
Do what?
there. No, who gonna take over?
Yeah.
Y'all, who gonna read it? Let's see.
Okay.
I make a motion to accept resignation for Scott Kaufman and Deanna Miley.
I'll second.
It's been both moved and second that we would, accept the resignation of Scott, what was it?
Scott
Kaufman and Deanna
Miley.
Miley. All in favor? Motion carried.
All right, and I make a motion to accept the hirees of Brian Lawson, Joy Reeves, and Tanya Davis.
Second.
It's both moved and second that we would set, the new hire Brian Lawson, Joey Reeves,
Joy Reeves.
Joy
Reeves.
Reeves, and Tanya Davis. All in favor? Motion carried. Dismissed.